Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I want to talk to you about something that really kind of baffles me on the golf course, baffles me with my students, and that's the chipping motion, okay? And we can even move into a little bit of the pitching motion, but just the very short, small chip shots. And I just get baffled at some of the swings that my students make, and at the fear they have over that shot when they get out on the golf course. And when we think about it, this should be very, very simple. This shouldn't be something we're scared of at all. We're not making a very big swing right here. We're not going fast. We're not trying to hit the ball far. So join me in this video. Let me show you a few things that we need to do in order to get rid of that fear and to start hitting these shots more solid, controlling your distance better, and getting that ball closer to the hole so you can get up and down more often and lower your score. So what happens to us when we get that fear in us? We get on the golf course and we get a little bit scared. We get tense. We get tight, okay? Our arms get stiff. We grab that club a little bit tighter. We get our shoulders all scrunched up. And that right there makes it to where we can't make a good stroke. But the biggest error that I see with these golfers is they just don't control the length of their swing properly. They're never making a swing that's the right length according to the shot that they're making. And let's put this into terms of throwing a ball, okay? If you had a friend of yours and they were standing right there where that towel was and you told them you wanted them to, and they wanted you to toss you the golf ball, you're not gonna wind up, make a big, huge wind up and throw that ball at them. You're gonna take that ball and you're just gonna lightly underhand toss it to them. Well, that's what I see all these golfers doing on the golf course. They get out here, they've got a very small little pitch shot, and they make backswings that are way too big. And that backswing gets too big, the back of their brain, their subconscious knows that it's too big, then they get flinchy on the downswing, they decelerate, they stand up, they hit things fat, they hit things thin, they shoot things over the green. So first thing and foremost, you got to make the swing the right size. But then the next thing is, you just got to relax in these shots. Don't get tense. Be relaxed in your shoulders. Be relaxed in your elbows. Be relaxed in your wrists, okay? Be relaxed in your legs. Get yourself in your setup and just make a very small, very slow swing. Feel like there's no acceleration. So I'm going to do a little drill out here that I like for my students to do. And you can see I've just got a towel laying on the ground. I've got 4 golf balls and I've got 3 different golf clubs. I've got my 9-iron in my hand right now. And all I'm going to do is I want to stand here, make some little strokes, and I just want to see if I can fly my golf ball and land it on that towel. Okay? Flew it just a tiny bit too far, but pretty close. Here we go again. That one hit the towel, that was great. Now, they're gonna go off the towel. They're gonna go past it. That's not what I'm worried about. All I'm worried about is standing here making a swing that's the right size. Oops, that was a little too fast. The right speed that's gonna make my golf ball land on that towel, okay? Now, once I've chipped those 4 balls, I might grab another club. Now I'm just going to go over to the other side and I'm going to come back and chip them back the other direction. Okay, so I've gathered up my golf balls and just let me show you. I am 1, 2, 3, about 4 steps off of this, away from this towel, so 10 to 12 feet. Okay, this would be your standard. You've missed the green and you've just got a simple pitch up onto the green. Okay, now the other thing I want you to notice, I'm just out here in a spot on the golf course. That's hole number 7 over there. That's hole number 3 over there. 6 green back here, 4 tee over there. This is just a little area out here in the middle. It's super crowded today. I didn't want to go fight everybody, so I just came out here. Now, the grass isn't the greatest, but this shows you don't have to be in pristine conditions to work on this. Do it in your backyard. Do it in a park that's nearby. Any old open space will do. So now I've got my 56-degree wedge in my hand, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm staying relaxed in my shoulders, relaxed in my elbows, making a small little stroke, trying to land that ball on that towel. Now, I want you to notice the speed with which I am making these strokes. There's no acceleration. I'm not using my hands. I'm not flipping that club head forward. I'm just very relaxed, moving the golf club with my body. Okay, that's actually the best pitch shot I've hit since standing out here. Okay, one more time. Okay, I think I hit the towel with all 4 of those balls. Now, as I'm moving back and forth from one side of the towel to the next, I'm going to change my distances that I'm hitting these shots, just like I'm changing the clubs. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. So now I'm about 15 feet away. I've got a pitching wedge in my hand this time. I'm going to kind of give myself not the greatest lie in the world right here. But again, I have to stay relaxed. I have to have a smooth motion, just back and forth with my pivot. A little bit fat on that one, but no worries. Okay, back and forth. Now, I just got finished giving a lesson with a young kid that I teach, great kid. And his father happens to be the golf coach of one of the high schools here in town, and he was talking about his students with their short game, and he was asking them to go through their round of golf that they just recently played and tell him what was wrong. And so they're hitting these bad pitch shots, and you know, the word fear came up. Well, I was afraid that I was going to hit the ball across the green. I was afraid that I was going to hit the ball too far. Well, this is where you controlling the length of your swing is critical. Now, if I'm standing here, so I think you should probably see the golf cart back there in the background. And let's just pretend that's the other side of the green. Well, if I make a golf swing that is this big and that slow, is there any chance that that golf ball can get over there to where my cart is? The answer is no. I can hit it as square in the middle of that ball with the leading edge of the club, the biggest skull you've ever seen. But with a swing that was that size and that speed, that ball is still never going to get over there. So having a fear of the ball going over the green, that means you're swinging too big. That means your golf swing's too fast. So that's what these drills are for. You've just got to get yourself in situations where you can just repeatedly keep making the same strokes back and forth, hone your skill, get more talented, get better at hitting the ball solid, so that when you're on the golf course, you don't tense up. You're not having fear when you put that club into your hand. So there is a very simple little drill right there that you can do anywhere. That if you will just do that simple little drill over and over and over again, put your towel out there and just pitch balls with different clubs. Hey, if you're at home and you have an adult beverage out there, makes the drill even better. But just stand there and repeat the drill over and over and over again. Pay attention to your tension level in your shoulders, in your elbows, in your wrists. Pay attention to the size of that swing and the speed of that swing. And trust me, folks, when you do this, you're going to start hitting those shots, pitch shots a little bit more solid, those chip shots a little more solid. You're going to start getting that ball closer to the hole. Your confidence is going to grow. The fear is going to go away. And you're going to lower your score, which, hey, makes us all really, really happy. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into this video and watching with me. If you're new to my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because this is what I do on this channel. I give you good sound golf advice with drills and things to help you lower your score. So you're going to want to check back in. If you're returning to my channel, thanks so much for coming in and watching all of my videos. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a happy and blessed Easter. Today is Good Friday. A beautiful day here in Mobile, Alabama. We're supposed to have a spectacular weekend. So happy Easter to everybody, and I will see you in the next video.